Jasmine here, spiritual life coach and tarot oracle reader. Here with the Elements of Fate. Please do like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel, my business page, The Elements of Fate. You can follow me on my Instagram, The Elements of Fate. It's an underscore between each word at the beginning and between each word and at the end. So, you can also find that information in the post in the description box. Okay, if you're looking to book a private reading, as we all know, that these energies resonate differently for everyone because it's general. If you would like a private reading, please look in the description box. elementsoffate.com is where you would want to book. Please feel free to donate. It's a great way to reciprocate for the energy and the readings that I do. Like, subscribe, comment. I love to see feedback. I love to hear the aha moments, the insight, the epiphanies you guys had, the realizations that you guys had that you couldn't see before. You know, I love to hear about how the readings are attuned to your life. So Libra, we're gonna dive in here. So for some reason, I feel like I see an eclipse. So I feel like the eclipse that's going to be happening on the 10th is really going to affect you. Okay? I do believe that eclipse in Gemini, which will be your fellow air sign. But I feel like the eclipse is going to affect you and bring some things forward, right? Really take a look at some hidden things there. Some things that might be in the dark that you didn't pay attention to before. Okay, now be careful if you guys are masking. I feel like some of you are maybe acting as if something doesn't trigger you or some type of drama doesn't trigger you. It's time to put an end towards some type of drama or something that's triggering you here. A lot of trigger cards. Yeah, I feel like it's time to put an end to something that you are maybe masking and saying, I'm not worried about that. But it's like, really, you are worried about that. And you should close that out, walk away from that. Okay, there's something that isn't agreeing with you here. Confusion. You keep saying that you're not worried about it, but it's causing a lot of static within your energy, as I felt here. Yeah, contracts. Okay, so it might be some connection, something that you no longer want to be a part of. This can also be a job as well, because you know, when we get into a job, and it's also like a friendship. I feel like someone might be parting from someone that you had a long-term friendship, relationship. It can even be a partnership, because this is a connection for sure. There's a situation, relationship, or connection around you that you no longer feel attuned to. I feel like you guys need to express some things and communicate some things that you feel uncomfortable with. This makes me feel as if there's a friendship, partnership, or relationship that's dying out, and you're trying, it's giving me Two of Swords energy and Eight of Swords energy, where you're trying not to really say how you feel about the part in this or how you feel about it emotionally. Okay, so you're trying to understand why you feel the disconnect in this relationship, but you are not wanting to voice that disconnect because you don't want to feel the disconnect because you're ashamed of the disconnect. It's kind of like you don't want to feel the disconnect that you're feeling, so you don't even want to really discover why you're feeling the disconnect, but the disconnect is there. So eventually you're going to have to peel back the layers and have that conversation. I don't know, it's like a friendship, partnership. It could be a work situation here as well. All right, so let's get into the Celtic spread. Sometimes I do venture off and start just pulling because that's me. You know, Aquarius energy starts doing shit. So, yes, there's something or someone that you're no longer interested in. You're just no longer interested in. Yeah, you're like, look, I heard the Nipsey line where it says, I jumped off the deep end without a life jacket. Like, it was like, whatever this is over here, I'm jumping off the deep end over here without a life jacket because this is where I know where I want to be, and I don't got no other choice but to swim. We not sinking around this bitch. That's what the fuck I feel. Yeah, let's see what's crossing you. Oh, that came out rather quick. Thank you. Okay, well, these are interesting cards here because you have the Four of Cups and then the Moon card came out. And it has to do about walking a path that you know you should be on, but you really can't see everything, but you just know. So it's intuitively driven. Okay, it's inwardly driven. You're like, no. Like I said, I had to jump off the deep end without a life jacket. I had to walk down those smoky trails and go and discover something within myself because I am an embodiment of something so much greater. There goes a cup they're trying to offer you, but you have that water here. So it's like, nah, I don't want a cup. I want the whole river, ocean, sea. And you don't need to know how I'm going to get that. Just know that I'm going to get that. That's how I feel. It's like, I don't want no cup. Fuck out of here with that cup. Yeah. When I said fuck out of here with that cup, you already know what the King of Swords do, right? Tell people about themselves, cut them off, make it very clear about what it is or what they're not going to do. Okay, this is giving me very Aquarius vibes. What I'm not going to do is play by my money. So don't offer me this little bullshit because, look, baby, I'm building over here, okay? I'm creating over here, okay? I am getting money, I am stable, I am growing stability, and it's coming in constantly. And I'm my own boss. Look, this is great energy. Someone made a judgment call to be their own boss, even though they completely don't see it yet, right? So they're having faith, and I was out saying that they're allowing faith to take the wheel. That is beautiful. There's fortune coming in for you, Libra. Great fortune coming in for you. It's like similar to Aquarius's reading here. Great fortune is coming in. What is on Libra's mind? Okay. So Libra. Okay, so you guys are trying to release burdens. Okay. So it's interesting because you guys, the Hierophant, I'm going to say it kind of came out a little bit backwards too. So this makes me feel like you guys decided not to give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about the venture that you are embarking on. It feels like I'm not about to carry that on my back. Fuck what y'all think is traditional or what I should do, right? Because if these are upright, it'll be like, oh, following traditions. And then if this was upright, it'll be like, oh, feeling burdened by traditions and constraints. But these are both in reverse. So that means that someone said, I am not going to carry that old agreement. That is not my agreement. That's yours. And you could go ahead and live a traditional life if you want to. But we're in the age of Aquarius. We are deconstructing old beliefs and creating new ones. We are not harboring and limiting mindsets. We are creating limitless mindsets. We are motivated to put the gear into action and go after what the fuck we want. So that's what's on your mind. Why is this happening for Libra? Oh, someone needs to let go. Someone felt the urge to let go of This is interesting because I want to clarify this real quick. Because several things are popping up for me here. Okay. And I was just going to say, this is happening because I feel like someone is looking at longevity. Someone's looking at long-term stability, and they just quite frankly feel like whatever they're attached to is not going to give them longevity and stability. They feel like I will always be lacking if I stayed in this place of I need this certain thing. So this could definitely be like a job. When you look at the High Priestess here, so someone could be overburdened by a job that they're not getting anything from. You know, when you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and they talk about how us Americans would rather work and have people tell us what to do, when it's like, when you start really doing the calculations and breaking down assets and liabilities and what you're really making and what's really coming back to you, it doesn't make any sense. So someone's like, this doesn't make any sense. Someone is definitely drawing out the blueprint to go after what they see as long-term longevity longevity and stability here. And I am so happy for you. Yeah, because you have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Of this deck, you have the Ace of Wands, and you also have the Hierophant. So you're creating your new belief systems. You're breaking down old ones, right? Breaking down old ones and creating new belief systems here. I no longer agree with that, is what I keep hearing. And that is honestly really, really great. I really enjoy that energy. What is the past energy? Oh, somebody about their money. So you already always been about your money, but you're getting more about your money here. Yeah, look, because at the bottom of the deck was Page of Pentacles. So you guys always planted your seeds and really was careful about your money and where it went or where it was spent or how stability looks and feels around you. And you guys want to bring that into a new heightened level. Yeah, right? So I said you guys always been careful about how you plant your seeds. So a lot of you already been saving so you can invest, okay, and manifest. So you can invest and manifest. Some of you guys could have spent a lot of your savings here. Two of Cups. You guys are invested in something that, you guys could be invested in a love or something that you feel equally yoked to here. What is the outcome here? Okay, so this also wanted to come out, and I feel like what I heard is don't stop. Like, you guys are going to have to put in a lot of work. Now, it's not going to be like, I just need to do this. You guys are going to have to keep investing, keep putting in work. Here, you guys are going to have to keep networking and moving forward and pushing through and seeing the light through the darkness and having trust, having faith, knowing that the wheel is turning in your favor, knowing that fortune and the karmic influences are turning in your favor here, that you are going to be able to walk through that portal and to reach heights that you can't see right now. I do feel like you're manifesting, and you guys got a lot of money coming in as well. You guys are reaching a new cycle. This is very similar to Aquarius's, and it doesn't shock me or surprise me because it is your fellow air sign. But I will say that you guys, whatever path that you're on, the sooner you make up your mind, if you haven't, that whatever had not been working for you is not going to work for you, and you move in a direction that you know, feel, and see, and have faith that it will work for you, then you will manifest big time, more than you think you knew. And it's kind of like the universe kind of wants to show you in that way too, like, aha, you didn't think we had your back. But look at you making money, living the lifestyle that you want to live comfortably. Alrighty, what messages do we have for Libra? Okay. Romance. Did I see romance over here earlier? Romance. So you guys need to surrender to romance, okay? Bring some love into your friendship. You got friendship again. So there's some romance energy here. So maybe you guys should surrender to like feeling sexy, or feeling sensual about yourself, or communicating to your lover. Your love language, right? We are in Gemini season, has to do with communication here. Yeah, I feel like someone needs to connect back on a friendship level here when it comes to bringing in the romance, right? Someone needs to come back down on like an easy breezy type of, easy as a Sunday morning. Is that what that's what the sun says? Easy as a Sunday morning? That's what I felt. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. Easy. What else do we want to say to Libra, Spirit? Thank you. What else do we want to say to Libra? Subtlety. Subtly. Okay, I'm tripping. So take your time. I can't read. Well, I can read. I absolutely can read. Subtlety. Subtlety? I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, saying take your time, be strategic about what you're developing. A lot of you are coming through a spiritual awakening, you're getting information. Don't dive in too much. I was just talking to someone who was overwhelming themselves with the information that they were getting, and then they would crash, right? Just like a system will crash when it's overloaded or too hot. So you have to look at yourself like that sometimes too. Don't take on too much, because you will have to always keep rebooting. If you keep rebooting or you keep crashing, you're going to be interrupting the process of success. So do it be very strategic about what you're putting on your plate and how you're working and how you're balancing out home and life and play within your reality. So Libra, please like, subscribe, share, comment. I hope that it resonated. This reading is for you. If it doesn't resonate, please book a private reading at theelementsoffaith.com, like my business page. Follow me on Instagram, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Jasmine Wallace. Again, the information's in the description box. So look down there and donate. Okay, you guys, donate. Reciprocity is a good karmic deposit. Okay, peace.